Representative, you must be very excited about the money raised this last week.
Yeah, it's really fascinating. A bit surprised that we did so well, but very pleased, obviously, because looks like our numbers went way up from the last time, and I guess that's what the name of the game is find supporters who are willing to volunteer and also raise some money for us. So it's pretty exciting.
What's the trick?
I don't know. I wished I knew. Everybody asked me. I think it's the message. I'm a strong believer in the message for individual freedom and following the Constitution, and I know my shortcomings, so I don't take all the credit. But there's a lot of enthusiasm for the message of limited government, personal freedom, and following the Constitution, and that's what really excites me. And that's what excites our crowds when we go out and talk about these issues.
That leads me to my next question is, why do you think your supporters are so enthusiastic about your campaign?
Well, we keep figuring out, and we get so many young people joining, and I'm always asking those questions, and they come up with different answers. Some say, I like your position on the Constitution, I like your position on the internet, no regulation and no taxation, I like your position on the war, you've opposed the war, and you make sense when it comes to foreign policy, and they put it all together, and sometimes I simplify and just say, well, I guess freedom is popular.
A big chunk of the money that you raised came from the internet, online, $1.2 million, I believe, something like that. Why do you think so much cash was coming in from that sector?
The organization of the campaign has popped up spontaneously on the internet. With these meetup groups, we have over 950 meetup groups that have come up. So it's natural that they would also donate the money. So in many ways, the campaign has found me as much as I have found them. It's not a top-down organization. It's sort of a bottom-up. All we have done in the campaign is provide the message. The message turns out to be popular, but I think the time is right. People are really frustrated with both parties, frustrated with the war, frustrated with some of our financial things going on, the health of the dollar, and I talk a lot about monetary policy and inflation. So I think the time is right, and I think the message is powerful.
Finally, the $5 million that you raised is the same amount that McCain raised in the last quarter, Senator McCain. What does that say to you?
I don't know, but I know one thing. We still have $5 million in the bank. We raised $5 million, we have $5 million in the bank. It seems to me like we're on the upward trajectory. I mean, we doubled the amount of money we raised. I think it's up 114% from our last quarter. And we run a frugal campaign. We keep our money in the bank, and we're all prepared for the hard campaign and the advertising that will be required. So I think we're in very, very good position. And I think the other candidates, I think each one of them, if I'm not mistaken, might have raised less. Percentage-wise, they have raised less, where ours is more than doubled. So I think that's pretty interesting.